everybody. Welcome to this episode of The Beer Chasers. I'm Preston. We're joined once again by Nate Palm. Nate, how's it going?
Doing awesome.
Today we have two of the Sam Adams Nitro beers. Tell them what we got.
We have the Samuel Adams Nitro White Ale and the Nitro Coffee Porter.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to try these. You know, Nitro's been around for a little while, but it's starting to kind of catch some mainstream. And Guinness is doing it, and now Sam Adams is doing it.
And Sam Adams is kind of cool because, you know, bigger kind of guy, but they still like doing the little crafty things too.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to try these. You ready to go?
Oh, always.
Let's drink some beer. Nitro White Ale features a grain bill that includes Sam Adams 2-Rail Pale Blend and white wheat. It is hopped with Citra and spiced with coriander, orange peel, and grains of paradise. It has an ABV of 5.5%, an SRM of 7, an IBU of 15, Rate Beer rated at 78, Beer Advocate rated at 80. Alright, so up first we have the White Ale on Nitro. So before we get into this, can you tell them a little bit about what Nitro kind of is?
Okay, the Nitro pours, they're smaller bubbles, makes it creamier kind of taste, but you have to give it a hard pour to make sure you activate that Nitro, because you do a soft pour on this thing, like, you know, that proper angle, it's going to taste like butt.
Alright, so let's go for the rating and look at the appearance. So, it looks like a White Ale, kind of has that orangish kind of gold hue.
Yep, and as you saw in like the pour of it, it had a beautiful crawl of that, and you saw how creamy it was going to be, and it did have beautiful color to it.
Beautiful fluffy head still. So I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I said that head's holding on strong and for a long time, so that's amazing to me.
Yeah. So appearance, I'll go like 4.5. I think it's pretty damn good.
Between the color and the head, I am shocked and like kind of impressed by it enough that I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay, let's go for the smell. Nice big hit of kind of coriander. You get some of that orangey kind of, that zesty kind of flavor that you'd expect from a white ale. It smells, honestly, like the coriander, you smell that, like that floral kind of note to it and all that, which is really nice and refreshing right off the bat. And I imagine the Nitro will kind of help with those kinds of flavors as well. You think it kind of really helps push some of those flavors out.
Exactly, and I know we're not there yet, but I'm really excited about the next part just because of all that.
Yeah, my mouth's watering just from smelling it. So on smell, I'll go 4.5 again. I think it smells nice.
I got 4.5 for the smell.
All right, the best part, the taste. Cheers.
Here we go.
It's good.
You talk about it.
Yeah, it's really good. He's going to enjoy. You definitely get some of that white ale characteristic, but it's very interesting because I've never had a white ale on Nitro. I've only ever had like porters and stouts, like big kind of chocolatey beers.
No, exactly. Because like for white ale, and we've disagreed about this before and all that stuff, but like I've always said, like whenever I have a white ale, I expect it to be like a little carbonated, a little more refreshing. And this one is very creamy as you expect Nitro, and it is fantastic. Yeah. I'm really enjoying that. Like it's not what I usually expect, but it is. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy the creaminess of it.
It's good. The one lacking thing about it is it does have the coriander that you want. I think it's a little slightly over hopped. I think it's just a little too bitter. And I think it's lacking a little bit of malt backbone. And maybe this is the cream and the Nitro that's causing that maybe, but I just wish I had like a little more kind of beer malt background. Slightly less hops, but it's still pretty tasty.
Like I said, like for me, like since it's a white ale, but it's so creamy, it's hard for me to like almost like place what I'm supposed to be tasting right now. Because like you said, when's the last time you had a white ale on Nitro?
Never. First time. So on the taste, I will go a 3.5. I think this tastes better than some white ales, but again, if it had more malt backbone, a little less hops, I would rate this a lot higher.
For me, I'm going to go for like a 4, just because, like you said, it's a white ale. For a white ale, it tastes nice, but it's a creamy white ale, which I've never had before. So if I'm going to try to figure out a style for creamy white ales, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to throw a 4.
Yeah. For mouthfeel, it's a little tricky because, again, there isn't carbonation there. It's nitrous instead, so you're not really getting any of the prickliness or some of the things you would rate on the mouthfeel. It does swallow nice. It's light-ish, light, maybe approaching a little bit close to medium.
No, I throw more on the medium body.
So not much to say about it, you know. So I think I'd give it I'd be fair, give it a 3. I think it's in style.
What's kind of nice is it's not the creaminess isn't just in the flavor. I feel that creaminess falls through with the mouthfeel as well. Like it almost tastes like drinking a very nice beer flavored glass of milk.
Okay.
Like and because of that mouthfeel, it is something different. It's something nice. And like I said, for a white ale, having that mouthfeel and that flavor is something different. and I'm enjoying it. And then, like I said, it's a style kind of new to us for this one. So, we usually do 4 style. How's it going? I'm gonna go for a 4 again.
Okay. So overall, where's that gonna put the white ale for you?
For me, I'm at a 4.5, I guess.
Yeah. I think overall, I'd give it like a strong 3.75, a 4. It started strong with the smell, you know, the appearance, and it kind of went down a little bit there, but still a very tasty beer.
Oh yeah. But like I said, like this is something new.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of fun if we get to see other people trying to do Nitro White Ale, so we can really start doing a comparison of this thing.
A true cream ale.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. That's the Sam Adams White Ale on Nitro.
Yes.
Nitro Coffee Porter features a grain bill that includes Sam Adams 2-row malt blend, Caramel 60, Special B, and roasted unmalted barley. It is hopped with varieties of East Kent Golding. It has an ABV of 5.8%, an SRM of 80, an IBU of 32, Rate Beer rates it at 91, Beer Advocate rates it at 86. Alright, so up next we have the Sam Adams Nitro Coffee Stout. Let's go for the review, look at the appearance. I mean, beautiful. Dark, nice like I don't say off-white, but a brownish kind of head. Mm-hmm. Nice, lovely foam there from the Nitro.
Yeah, you got a nice beige-ish head for the Nitro, and there is very little like cutting through that thing. But with my glass anyway, get a little thinner there so you can see it. Like it's this nice, dark, brownish red gorgeousness going on.
What do you want to rate the appearance?
I'm giving that a 5.
5 as well. Looks amazing. Let's go for the smell. Light coffee. Nothing hoppy or anything like that.
See, it's light, but there's a good chance that head's cutting off a lot of that
This is
smell.
true.
You know, 'cause that's a beautifully like that's nice.
Yeah.
But that smell that is pure coffee though. Like it's
Coffee.
not like maybe no that's
like
coffee.
chocolate kind of malts. You can kind of pick up there a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of chocolatey, kind of malts, coffee.
I don't know if you did it the first time, but for me, you don't even need your hand. Like the smell is strong enough that just bringing it up, you're getting a good smell. Which with some of the beers we tried, no, we had to shove our face in the beer to get a smell. But this one, that came off pretty easily.
Yeah. For the smell, I will go 4.5. Smells nice.
4.5.
All right. The best part, the taste.
Here we go.
Cheers. Man, that's good. Creamy. The Nitro.
How do you not have any on your mustache?
I licked it off already.
Okay.
It has a nice coffee flavor,
but not too strong.
Yeah.
Not too heavy. So, if you're a coffee fan, but you're not a big fan of like black coffee, you're fine. Like it still has a nice coffee flavor, but it's not overly bitter.
Yeah. Don't get a lot of malt character, so similar to the other Nitro we had. I don't know if that's the Nitro that's kind of cutting into that malt character with some of that Nitro kind of creaminess, but
actually, what's kind of funny is so with the white ale we just tried, that one was this weird creamy white ale. I actually found that to be almost creamier than this.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, but
no, like it's delicious. But I found this one to be almost, believe it or not, like slightly thinner than the white ale, which is kind of funny. But it's tasty as all hell.
Yeah, it tastes like a coffee beer. Tastes like a coffee stout.
Yep.
I'm gonna rate it a 4. I think it tastes good. I think I would like a little more sweetness. I think this would work much better as a milk stout, like a coffee milk stout, would have just put this over the top. So you're not really getting any of the sweetness from the malt. You're not getting any kind of lactose. So it's kind of it's not super bitter and acrid kind of roasty.
Yeah.
It's definitely like your slight stout. It's not like a big Russian, big heavy.
No, exactly. But for me, like you're saying, it would almost be better as a milk stout. I agree. Yeah, no, a little bit of sweetness there would have been nice, you know. But like I said, if you like your coffee and you don't need your cream and sugar and all that stuff, but you just like your flavored coffee,
Right. Yeah,
that's dead on. That's full on coffee without overpowering your bitterness. So
Yeah.
I'm going with a 4.5 on that guy.
Okay. How about the mouthfeel?
Honestly, like I said, like surprisingly enough, I found it actually kind of thin.
It's a little thin. To me, it's very similar to the white ale, and I thought the white ale was a little thin as well in the mouthfeel, but good. again, it's hard to tell because it doesn't have like the bubble. Usually you rate carbonation.
Yeah.
It's definitely got the nitro cream.
Yeah.
It's a little thin. So I'll go 3. I mean, I'll be fair. It's definitely not like, ooh, yucky, get it away. But.
No, exactly. What's kind of nice though is like I usually don't drink a lot of stouts or porters or stuff like that, like around like the summer times or when it's hot and we're in Florida, so it's always hot.
I've never understood that though.
But yeah, no, for me, I'm like, if it's warm out, I usually can't handle a stout or something like that because it's usually too thick, a little too heavy for me. But this one, like, it might be thinner, but it's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. It has an enjoyable mouthfeel, an enjoyable flavor. So I'm gonna stay with my 4 on that.
Okay, so overall, where's it gonna put the beer for you?
I think, yeah, 4.
Yeah, I think it's a strong 4. I think it's definitely got some great qualities. It's got some average qualities, so kind of raise it up there in the middle of a 4.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Awesome. So there you go. That's the Sam Adams Coffee Nitro. All right, with those tastings complete, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Beer Chaser. So we started off with the White Ale.
And the White Ale had really nice coriander notes, and it was very different for us because, you know, it was a creamier style of White Ale, which we've never had before, so that was kind of fun to go with.
You know, it'll be interesting to see if anybody else kind of goes down that path using these nitros on stuff like a White Ale.
Yeah, so then we can actually have a true comparison going on later on down the line.
So we talked about the beer chasing aspect. Would you pick this one up again if you saw it in the store?
Yeah, I think I would. Like, it's new, it's different, it's kind of fun. Yeah, I'd pick it up again.
I think I'm glad I've had it once, but I think that's kind of filled my fancy for this one. Again, I'd like to see someone else do it. So we'll go back to you now. Would you pick this one up if the brewery was 3 hours away? Would you go 3 hours away specifically to pick this one up at the brewery?
Honestly, my issue with this, it is as far as I know right now, it's the only one that's there. So kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's no other one you can grab. So yeah, I'd try a little bit to get something that doesn't exist.
Okay. 10 or 11 hour car trip across state lines. Would you go pick this one up at a beer release?
I'll pour milk into my White Ale instead.
Okay. Fair enough. And then we had the coffee stout.
The coffee stout.
Still have the coffee stout.
Yeah, the coffee stout. I'm still enjoying it. The coffee stout was nice, full coffee flavor, a little bit thinner than we were expecting, but still, you know, for a nitro coffee, could have used a little more sweetness, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, so the beer chasing aspect in this one, would you pick this one up again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely would. I think it was good.
I wouldn't mind making an Irish car bomb out of this guy.
Excellent. Would you go 3 hours at a brewery for like release day? If just, you know, you weren't going to get there on that day, it wasn't going to be sold anywhere else, would you try at the time?
No.
No. I'd agree. It's definitely not, you know, brewery worthy if it was a couple hours away, but if I could get this in distribution, it was in my local Publix, Winn-Dixie, Kroger's, Save-A-Lot, whatever stores in your area.
Myers. Throwing it out there.
Piggly Wiggly. Albertsons.
But
Cash and Carry.
Do I know? No, that's it? Okay. But for coffee stout, it was a good coffee stout.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I can find, if I can't get this guy, I can find another one.
Yeah, so overall, pretty impressive though. Like you said in the intro, you know, I like Sam Adams because they are craft beer and they do kind of do some crafty things, you know. They are, I don't want to call them macro because they do put out a lot of volume, but they're still considered craft.
No, they do something that I call the macro micros, you know, like they're freaking huge, they have a lot of control and all that stuff, but they haven't forgotten who they are.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it.
Yeah, love them for it. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode of The Beer Chasers. I'm Preston, Nate, we'll see you later.
Beer is done.